Good morning all. Welcome to our next class. Today we have to discuss about relative density. In the previous class we have discussed about what is flotation principle and Archimedes principle. I think all of you understand about the flotation principle and Archimedes principle. That is saying what is the overflowing of water and the volume, the weight of the object, and the smaller volume, the larger volume, all are described basing the flotation principle and Archimedes principle. So today we have to discuss another topic, that is relative density. Today we have to discuss about what is relative density. For this we have a simple experiment. For this we want a beaker. And this beaker containing water. Water is a liquid. And then another liquid is pouring in this beaker. So that another liquid is kerosene. First of all, take a beaker of water and some kerosene is adding to this water. What can we see? The kerosene is floating on the surface of water liquid. Okay, the kerosene is floating on the surface of water. Kerosene is not mixing with water. What is the reason behind it? The reason is the density of water and the density of kerosene is different. Each of these liquids having different densities. Water have a density and kerosene have a density. The density of water is 1000 kilogram meter cube. The density of water is 1000 kilogram meter cube. And the density of kerosene is 893 kilogram meter cube. So we can see that the density of water is higher than the density of kerosene. So here the density of the kerosene is lower comparatively the density of water. That's why here the kerosene is not mixing with water. What is the reason? The density of the kerosene is lesser comparing to water. That is why the kerosene is not mixing with water. So here we only discussing about the densities. The densities are different. So the two liquids are not mixing each other, because one's density is greater and the another one's density is lesser. And we have some more examples based on the densities, that having larger densities and higher densities comparing the density of water. That can be shown through our slides. In this slide, we can see that density of different substance. In one case, the density of the substances is greater than the density of water. In the other case, density of the substances are lower than that of water. In this table, we can see the density, that is in the unit of gram meter centimeter cube. So the density of honey is 1.42 dish soap is 1.33, milk is 1.03. And in another table, we can see water having density 1, vegetable oil having 0.92 and baby oil having 0.83. So now we can see that different densities, that is higher densities comparing to water. There are some higher density substances that are milk, honey, etc. These having higher density comparatively water. And in the next table, we can see that the vegetable oil and baby oil, some of these substances having lower density. Less density substances, vegetable oil, baby oil, etc. And larger density substances, that is like milk, honey, etc. So in this all cases, we are comparing the densities of substances with the density of water. In all the cases, in the first case, the density of kerosene and the density of milk, honey, vegetable oil, all of these substances, the density of each of these substances is comparing with the density of water. So here all of the densities are comparing with water. There is a reason behind it. What is it? That is the conclusion, that is the relative density. Okay, and what is the relative density? From the above discussion, we can know that every substance is having a density, and checking the ratio of the density of every substances with the density of water, we can get the relative density. So the relative density is the ratio of density of substance with the density of water. So here we can now write the relative density of kerosene. Relative density of kerosene is equal to the density of kerosene divided by the density of water. So the relative density is the ratio of the density of kerosene to the density of water. What is the density of kerosene? That is 893, and the density of water is 1000. So we got the density of relative density of kerosene is 0.893. And in this case, we are using the unit kilogram meter cube for noting the density of substances. So the unit of density is kilogram meter cube. And also we have to expressing this unit in gram per centimeter cube. When 1000 kilogram meter cube comes to gram centimeter cube, this comes to 1. So in gram centimeter cube, the density of water is 1, and the kilogram meter cube, the density of water is 1000. And from this we have find the ratio of the density of kerosene and density of water, and we got the relative density of kerosene. But these have no units. Relative density have no units, but density having units. Okay, so we find that density of kerosene and density of water ratio, and we got 0.893 is the relative density. And in the other cases, in the case of milk, honey, and vegetable oil, etc. We can find each one's relative density using this equation. That is, the relative density is equal to the density of the substance to the density of the water. This is the relative density. Okay, and we have an instrument that is used to measure the relative density of liquids. What is that device? Don't you know? We have to see the image of that device through our slide. Hydrometer is the device that is used to measure the relative density of water or other liquids. So, can you see the image of hydrometer? The first picture, we can see the image of hydrometer, and in the second picture, all the scales are elaborating, and in the third case, this is an experimental piece of hydrometer. So in the three images, we can understand what is a hydrometer. We can see the image of hydrometer, and hydrometer is a device that is used to measure the relative density. In hydrometer, we can see that there are some units are marked in there. Based on that unit, we have to identify what is the relative density of the substance we have to be using to measure. If we want to know the relative density of kerosene, we can use the hydrometer for finding the relative density of kerosene. Using hydrometer, we have to understand the relative density of different liquids. Okay, and also there is another device that is familiar to us, that is lactometer, and lactometer is basing hydrometer. The principle of lactometer is same as hydrometer, that is, lactometer is used to identifying the water content in milk. Okay, when we use lactometer in milk, we have to identify the relative density of milk, and there is some water is in milk. We can identify that using the lactometer, and the lactometer shows the difference of the density. So showing that differences, we can see that we can identifying is the water in milk or in it is not in. Okay, so we can see the image of lactometer. This is lactometer, and lactometer is used to measure, used to identifying the water content in milk. Okay, in the first picture, that showing the image of lactometer, and in the second picture we can see that there is some smaller scales that is marked in the, and this is showing the scale that in lactometer. When we put in the lactometer to the milk, we can identifying that the milk contains water or it's pure milk. Okay, now we discussing about the hydrometer and lactometer. First one is hydrometer. Second one is lactometer. Lactometer is basing on hydrometer, that is, lactometer is also a hydrometer, but it can identifying the density of milk. So it is used to measuring identifying the density of milk using lactometer, and hydrometer is used to measuring density of all the liquids. Okay. So hydrometer and lactometers are the two devices that is used to measuring the density of substances. So today we have to discuss about what is relative density and what is the device used to measuring the relative density of substances, and what is lactometer. Okay, and what is relative density? Relative density of a substance is the ratio of the density of the substance to the density of water. That is relative density. The density of water is 1. There are some substances that having greater relative density and that have some greater densities than water, and some having lower densities than water. For doing the ratio of the two substances, water and the other substance, we can find the relative density of the other substance. So that is relative density. And we have to use the hydrometer to measuring the relative density. When we put in the hydrometer to the liquid, that liquid is, we want to finding the density of that liquid. So putting the hydrometer to that liquid, we can find the relative density of the substance. And another device that is lactometer, and lactometer is only using to measuring the density of milk. So we can identifying the water substance in milk using lactometer. Water contain milk is it's not good for our health, so we can find out in this using lactometer. So today we have only discussing about this relative density, hydrometer and lactometer. Okay, thank you.